tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We're Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon. By my side, we'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
What is up, everyone? Happy Tuesday. It is to you. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. We got a lot going on in Pokemon Go today that I'm excited about. It is February 4th, so a lot of January stuff is finally over, and all the February stuff is kicking in today. I think it's February 4th. Is it even Tuesday? Is it even February 4th? I don't know. Let's just check. It's the 3rd, okay? So I lied. I'm a liar. February 3rd, but there's still some stuff kicking off today and a lot of stuff kicking off tomorrow. So it's a good week for Pokemon Go, but today we got some cool stuff going on as well in Pokemon Go. So let's talk about what we're going to do today. We're going to kind of look at some of the new stuff we got going on today. We are going to, of course, play some PvP battles, and today I have a good team for you. Okay, let's adjust this. I always forget to do this. Okay, boom. That way you can see my pretty face nice and good. Uh-oh, I always do that too. Press the wrong button. There we go. Point this up. Oops. There we go. That should be good. So we got a lot. So we're gonna, here's my promise. I have a good team today. I'm always experimenting with weird teams, and technically this is kind of experiment. I haven't really tested it to prove that it's good, but I have high confidence in it because we got a few things going for us. We got good Pokemon that can hold their own on their own without needing any support. They're bulky, so they can, you know, play very well without having to worry about dying right away and not even getting a chance to get in the fight. And there's some good team synergy. There is some coverages where they help each other out, and they have good coverage. Overall, out of all of the meta Pokemon that they're going to be facing, they have some pretty good matchups into all of them, I'd say. So, we'll see. Again, as always, we're not pros at this. It's always a test, but we're going to have fun. We're going to see. Hopefully, we have a win rate. How do I say this? Hopefully, we have a winning record today with our win rate, because the last 2 days we've had losing records because we've had some teams that we just tried out and just did not do it for us. So that's the plan. Before we get into PvP stuff, we'll do some PvE stuff as well, though. So let's pull it up, see what we got going on today. So first things first, I got some friend stuff. I'm going to use a lucky egg because we're going to be doing a few things anyways, and the extra XP it will be good anyways. That's fine. Boom. We'll go ahead and drop a star piece, get some extra stardust with the things we're doing too. And this cute little bunnery is right here, so we'll catch her. There we go. Did we catch her? We did. Okay, so you can see I'm getting some field research updates right there. So the reason that is because we got some new stuff going on. So the Go Past January is what we were doing all month of January. We completely completed it, as well as all the extra stardust. The main reward for this one was Palkia, and we got a Palkia and the lucky trinket. That was really good too. So we actually used ours on a trade with Zekrom, which worked out pretty good. So now we have a lucky Zekrom, which won't cost us a ton of stardust and resources to level up. So this Zekrom right here. Shiny, as a matter of fact. So that's what we use the lucky trinket on. The only thing that sucks with the lucky trinkets is there's I think 30 days that you have to use them on. So you can't just save them forever until you're ready to use it on something really good. This was kind of the best thing that I needed that I had a use for, so I ended up using it on that. So it's whatever. It's not bad. So let's take a look at what we got going on today. So we have what I was just looking at. The Go Past January is over. Okay, before we get into this right here, the next one we have is Go Past February. So, we got a lot of good rewards in this. We got the Quaxio, Pokecoins, Growlithe, Candy, you know, a bunch of standard stuff. What's that one? Okay, oh, Bisharp, that kind of is kind of cool, or Poniard. And then as we get down here, we'll get into the really good stuff, what we're looking for, and that is, there's a shiny Gibble, which will be good too. That will change into, what's his name? The ground Garchomp. So hopefully we get a good stats Garchomp. And then the all-time great Ghost Dragon final boss of Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, Giratina. It's one of those GIF kind of things. Giratina. I don't know. Giratina, we're going to go with. Pronounce it American. So, it'll take us a while to get there. There's a limit to how many levels you can do per day, but we'll get there and we'll get our Giratina. Hopefully it's good stats and hopefully we get a shiny. The Palkia, one of the Palkias my daughter got actually, and this was a shiny. So that was kind of cool. She got the shiny Palkia, but that will be cool. So that's what we have to look forward to in February. We have a bunch of weekly and daily tasks that we can do to help boost us. So catch a bunch of Pokemon, make some good throws, win a raid, hatch some eggs. So we'll definitely be doing all this all week long, no problem. The other cool thing that started just now today is the Carnival of Flamingo, which there'll be Flamingo introduced now into Pokemon Go. And so we're going to be going out trying to catch a bunch of those. And with that, so you get some rewards for doing different challenges and catching those. But also with that, there is some cool things happening. So you got the 2-time incense duration, which works on daily incense as well. So lots of opportunities to catch some Galarian birds with the 2-time incense. Oh yeah, it says right underneath it, 2 times daily incense duration. 500 additional Stardust for catching flamingos. So if you're out there with the star piece catching a bunch of flamingos, that's 750 Stardust each. Every 10, that's 7,000. If you can catch 100, that's 75,000 Stardust just in flamingos. So the extra Stardust is going to be great. It's going to really help us out as well. Increased chance to get a shiny Lotad, Spritzy, and Pick-a-Peck. So those are cool Pokemon. The Lotad, actually, I've been really trying to get a Lotad. I do not have one at all that I've been wanting to use for Pokemon, or for PvP. I think Grass Water type is a really good type, and I don't have any really good Grass Water typing Pokemon, so that would be a good one to get. So we'll definitely be hunting for him as well. So that's it for now. We have a bunch of stuff coming up on the 7th. We have the Oricorio, the Valentine's Day stuff on the 10th. And then we got the Road to Kalos, which is going to be awesome at the end of the month. So we'll get to that later on in the month. But that's what we got for today. So let's dive into some stuff right away and do a little bit of PvE. Then we'll jump into those battles. Use this team we have to lay the smack down, which that reminds me, I have the wrong team up right here on the side of my screen. So let me fix that real fast. Stand by. It'll just take 2 seconds. Gotta bust out my photoshopping skills real quick. I don't know why I forgot to do that. I was making a thumbnail for the video all last night. I had plenty of time to do that and I totally just spaced it. So 10 seconds and we'll do this. In the meantime, you know, join the chat. Tell me how you're doing. I would like to talk to you guys. See what interests you in Pokemon Go. You know, we got some really cool raids happening this month as well. We'll actually look at that next real fast. But I would like to hear some of your cool catches. If you guys had a chance to catch some shinies, the Shadow Regigigas is one that I've been struggling with, which I'll show you. But have you guys caught one? Have you caught a shiny Shadow Regigigas? Because if you have, that's a really cool catch. What else we got? We have some really cool Mega Evolution raids coming up as well. So I'm excited about that. Okay, almost done here. So we'll look at those too because those are going to be really cool. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Easy. Easy, easy. I have all these templates all set up to Be easy to change, so luckily crisis avoided. I was able to do that fairly quickly. Save, done, and it should update. Boom. So there's our team. Umbreon, Galarian, Weezing, and Wishcast. So we'll get into that in a second. Man, I've been doing a bunch of, not a bunch, but a good amount of Regigigas Shadow Raids. Look at that. 15, and it's only the third. And I cannot catch a shiny or a really good one. This one's my best one as far as stats go. And it's a 3-star, but it's not like the greatest 3-star ever. It's definitely not a hundo, but it's got max attack, so that's really good. But that's about it. We did catch this one, which is weather boosted, which look at that, 3,000. So getting the chance to catch a weather boosted one right away, it's like you almost don't even have to invest any candy into it. It's like right out of the box, ready to go. Obviously it has frustration. You're gonna have to remove that someday. But as far as leveling up and spending candy on it, you know, it's good enough to throw in some raids and stuff. But anyway, no shinies quite yet. I saved one remote raid pass so we can do it on stream and see if we can finally catch that shiny. If not, we have all month. I'm sure we'll catch some, but man, out of 15 with the shiny rate increase, you would think you'd catch at least one. So we're going to beat this little balloon real fast. The Team Rocket Grunt, and see what shadow we get out of that. I had a little heater on it, it's starting to get hot. Here we go. Okay, oh, we got Shadow Mankey. That's actually good. Shadow Annihilate, if we could get really good stats, would be great for PvP. Sad thing about getting anything Shadow now is that the Shadow event just ended. So the chance to remove frustration from all your Shadow Pokemon is, the window has passed and it'll probably be months before we see that again. So right now you're just kind of collecting the Shadows, keeping the good ones, and getting ready for the next event, which is going to be in a while. But let's knock this out real fast with our good buddy Charizard. You can see the buddy ribbon we got on that bad boy. I feel like almost everyone has a good buddy Charizard. Like, it's definitely not a special thing. The reason this is actually, I think, only 1 or 2 good buddies that I have, or best buddies or whatever it is, the max. The reason I decided to do it with this Charizard, not because I think Charizard is the coolest or whatever, but because this is one of my strongest Dynamax Pokemon. And so I really wanted to have a strong Dynamax Pokemon, and so I decided to go ahead and buddy this guy up, get that little bit of extra damage, and now he helps out really good in the Dynamax raids. So that's why. Alright, mission accomplished. Hopefully our PvP battles go just as easy as that, which they definitely won't. I think it's kind of funny that they don't have the AI to use their shields or anything like that, but whatever. It's probably better, because it would be annoying if they like shielded really good and beat you all the time. So anyways, let's get some candy on this bad boy. Let's catch him, and then we'll see if he has any good stats. That'd be cool. So I want PvP stats, which with Shadow Pokemon, there's a lot of different ways you can have PvP stats set up, but I'd prefer that over PvE. Those are PvE stats. So I don't know. That's cool. That's going to be a strong attacker, so we'll definitely keep that bad boy in the back pocket. Anyway, mission accomplished on that one. And here's what we're going to do next. Let's give this bad boy a treat. I like to always have my Pokemon buddies walking around. Even if I'm still, you know, just the GPS jitter or whatever, sometimes it gives you a few kilometers. So anyways, what was I saying? Shadow Regigigas and something else. Let's put this back up right here. Okay, Shadow Regigigas raid. So let's dive into this right here. We have one more remote raid pass left. And with your good luck and your help and your energy, we're going to catch a shiny. I can feel it. I don't know what the actual shiny rate is for this. I think it's 1 in 25. Maybe not. Maybe the shadow raids are different. We've caught 15. So we're getting close to that 25 mark, which mathematically speaking, we should have or we should catch one by then. But if not, we have all month. We're gonna spend a lot of time doing these raids. This is one of the ones that lasts all month long. So actually, while we're doing that, let me pull this up right here as well. I have a saved image of all the stuff happening this month, which we can take a quick look at. Here we go. So here is what we got for the entire month. So we have in the field research, so, you know, Lapras, Mr. Mime, Snorlax, Dreepy, Honedge, Sinistcha. We got Palkia and Dialga. That'll be really cool. We'll definitely farm up some of those. Solgaleo, Lunala. So Mega, here's the Megas. That's what I'm excited for. You got some Mega Sableye, Absol, and Pidgeot, I think is how you say it. Anyway, those are cool. Give us a chance to get some new Pokemon that have new Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions are great because it gives you a chance to get extra candy with those catches and stuff. So it's cool to have a bunch of different Mega Evolution options. Okay, so we already have teams set up for Regigigas. I think they're all healed. We should be good. So we're just gonna dive right in with this team, remote raid team, and kick his butt and farm the shiny. Which I think he'll spawn. Let's see. I'm not ultra confident that the shiny will spawn, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We haven't got one yet. We're due for one. This will be the 16th one we do. So I think that's about in the range where you should see one. If not, it's okay. So we've pretty much been grinding out 10 remote raids a day. Plus, the good thing about Regigigas being a normal type, I have a decent amount of fighting type fighters and some strong enough Pokemon that I can like 1 or 2 man it. So if I go to some local raids as well, I can still do some of the raids. I don't have to remote raid all of them with the full party. So we'll catch one. We'll catch one soon enough. But this one we're gonna do now and see what we get on stream. So here we go, about to start. Hopefully we get teammates that are just stacked and we just breeze right through this and go quickly. And also, hopefully he doesn't have a really good attack. Sometimes he has like Hyper Beam and it just one-shots you over and over and over and over, and then you have to, you know, keep pulling out a bunch of Pokemon. It's okay, we'll beat the raid, which is all that matters at the end of the day. But it's nice when it's easy and you don't have to, like this one's great. He hasn't used one charged attack yet. We're already a quarter health damage done. Getting into it. Soon he'll go into enraged mode. We'll use purified gems. Also in these shadow raids, I like to be a team player. I like to use my my purified gems. I use at least 2. You only need 8 and there's 6 of us, so I like to be the team player that uses more than 1. I typically don't use more than 2. 2 is more than enough. If we can't get it subdued by then, and people are just, you know, being stingy with their gems, then that's sad. So there we go. He definitely wrecked a few of my Pokemon while he was doing that, though. But anyways, I like to be a team player. I like to use at least 2 gems. You get at least 1 gem back with the amount of, what are they called, shards you collect from the raid. So at minimum, if you're going to be doing shadow raids, at minimum, please use at least 1. 2 makes it a lot easier. But anyway, raid almost finished. Let's see if we can get there in one party. We're going to dodge this. Oh, we didn't have to. Perfect. There you go. Raid accomplished. That was easy. We got a good team there. A lot of times... Ooh, I saw the CP. It was 2402, which actually isn't good. So we're looking for CP 2480. So we're really shy. So I don't even know if this will be a 3-star, to be honest. But hopefully it's a shiny. So decent amount of rewards. We got our winner raid thing. Ooh, I was the Mega Master. Okay. Moment of truth. Are we going to get the shiny? Fingers crossed. Type shiny in the chat. What's up, Bobby Murphy? Thanks for stopping by. Shiny in the chat. Here we go. No shiny. Dang it. All right, no shiny. Probably barely a 3-star. Actually, it's probably not even a 3-star. First throw. Can we do first throw, though? Excellent. Nope. Wow. This guy is not cooperating. No first throw, no shiny, no 3-star. Oh, well. That's fine. If anything, you know, by doing a bunch of these raids, we're getting Stardust and we're getting candy and stuff like that. So that's what matters. Come on. 3 excellence in a row. Actually, one of the cool things about this particular boss is the throws are easy. It sucks when you get, you know, a raid that you're doing over and over and the throws are so difficult to get excellence and you're like dread trying to catch it every single time. It's like, ugh. Now I gotta go through the motions of trying really hard to hit an excellent, and then you hit, as you can see, 10 excellence in a row and you still don't get it. It's really tedious. So it's actually really nice that his catch circle is really easy to hit excellence in, and the timing with his attacks, he doesn't jump or do anything crazy, so that makes it really good. Although he's being stubborn. I mean, that was what, like 7 or 8 excellence in a row, no catch. You know what's funny? It's funny how you can do like 10 excellence in a row and not catch him, but then sometimes you throw a random bad ball and it hits not even a nice and it catches him right away and you're like, really? How does that work? Anyway, not that good. 2-star, but it's okay. And then you can see these rewards. So while we have this star piece up, we'll go ahead and start collecting all these rewards that we're getting. So let's take a look here. We should have, oh, that's from January. Close that one. So let's collect these flamingo, incense, and where was there it is. Okay, rewards. So we got some XP. We got a oops. Okay, I'll definitely do that too. I won't do it right now. Okay, we'll just do it right now. Why not? Let's just go ahead and do that. Oops. Okay. Dynamax Eevee. Okay, we're just gonna fast catch it. Let's go ahead and upgrade. We're gonna do that anyway. You know, it's $7. I like to do that. We'll go ahead and do the additional 10 ranks anyway. $10. Minimal investment. I don't recommend, if you can't afford it, don't be spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this game. Purchase responsibly. But anyway, $10, not too bad for 1 month. You know, it's $10 a month. You do that once a month, and it gives you all the deluxe stuff. Plus, you get, you know, some extra ranks that helps get you there faster. So we'll do that. Get all those rewards. Shiny? Nope. I was hoping for a shiny Quaxley. I don't have one of those. Okay, no shiny there. Ooh, Inky. I actually have been really looking for a good Malamar for PvP, but I think the stat minimums for the encounters are really high, so it won't be good for PvP. So I think they'll probably be really high. So let's actually check. Oh, that's actually not too bad. It's got like the most minimum 3-star attack you can have, plus it's got good bulk. So that may work. Let's actually check. It's definitely better than the Inky or the Malamar that we have. So this little Pokegenie will tell us how good it is. So, okay. So that's pretty good. 95% stat product is what we're looking at, the number on the top right there, 95.09. So that's pretty good. Actually, we'll save that, and we'll probably end up using that for PvP. So that's kind of cool. Got the Growlithe, no shiny. Terrible throw. I probably won't even catch him much. Told you, that was terrible. Okay, better. Maybe still not. Okay, got him. Delibird, no shiny. And what else? Is that everything? Oh, we didn't catch the Delibird. Okay, there we go. That should work. All right, that's everything. All right, well, that's everything there. Okay, we're done with that. And now, the reason we are here for today on the live stream, to dive into this great league team that I'm talking about. So let's take a look. We got... This one's actually better. We got Wishcast, Weezing, and Umbreon. The reason I say we're going to the dark side is for 2 reasons, okay? I believe the dark side to be anyone that just uses top meta Pokemon. It's like, That's so lame. Just, I'm going to use the best top 10 Pokemon, and it doesn't matter what matchups I get, I'm going to win. And that's one way to approach it, sure. You're going to win more battles than you lose doing it that way. But I'm not trying to, you know, be first in the world at this. I'm just enjoying it. I like putting together team comps that are unusual, that work really, really well. So, part of me going to the dark side today is using good Pokemon. I'm a little bit leaning into the meta on this one. PvP Umbreon's good, Weezing's good, and Wishcast is good. However, they're not like top. I don't think any of them are top 10, much less maybe top 100. So, while they're good, they're not like S+ tier. Excuse me. So, on top of that, Umbreon is the Dark Master. So we are going to the dark side with Umbreon. So this is our team. We may mix up who we're leading, who we're starting, who we're finishing with, see how some matchups kind of go. This team has some coverages. So here was my thought, okay? I'll give you a short rundown. The biggest problem I was going to have with Umbreon and Weezing is Steel. Weezing hard, mega, ultra hard loses to Steel. Umbreon doesn't really do enough damage to Steel, even though it's neutral, so it's not a hard loss, but depending on what Steel it is, it could be a loss. Bug Steel is a good example, just a hard loss. Wishcast is a ground, so it's going to beat Steel. A lot of Steels are paired up with ground as well, so water helps as well. So that's kind of the coverage for Steel. That was going to be a big problem. Umbreon loses hard to Fairy and to Fighting. So Weezing is a Poison and a Fairy. So great matchup into Fairy and Fighting. So that's kind of the coverage for that. So those were going to be the biggest ones. Fairy and Fighting, and Steel were going to be impossible for us. Fighting was going to be a little bit of a challenge, but okay. Also, you got Wishcast, which is super weak to grass, and Weezing beats grass, and Umbreon handles grass just fine. So that coverage is there too. So overall, we have some good synergies. We don't have like this covers that, like trifecta, but we have enough going on where all of the Pokemon should be able to hold their own against anyone. But if they have a bad hard lose matchup, we do have a switch in coverage option. So that's the plan, that's the thought process. Only one way to test it. Since we have a star piece active, we'll just go ahead and use a premium rewards pass. And you know what's next. Dive in, see what happens. So let's update the win count loss. Starting fresh with the 0-0 day on your top left corner of the screen there. 0-0. Let's have a winning record today. We're going to play 20 matches again. We need to go at least 11-10, but I hope we go 20-0. I hope we just hit it out of the park with this one today. So we'll see. Mr. Martin Avero. I hope I said that right. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going? All right, first match, here we go. Okay, so bad match right away, so let's switch out. We're gonna go ahead and go into the Weezing, which is a hard counter. Fairy Poison against Dragon. Oh, he's just grass. I thought Sceptile was Dragon Grass. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it's okay. Grass, we still win, so this is good. So we have to make that switch. We cannot fight Wishcast Grass. Wow, he just takes it and dies. Okay. Did you see that damage? That was a nuke. I don't know why he wasn't expecting that. Okay. So now we got Dark. So we're going to rock a Sludge and just try and bait some shields, because he'll probably shield with Greninja, because Greninja's really weak. And we'll shield as well, because he's pretty strong offensively with his Hydro Pump, or Hydro Cannon, I mean. So we'll go ahead and shield this. That's fine. And then actually, we'll try and get a switch in here, but we're in really good shape. Taking out that Sceptile like that was money. So we'll get this off, and then we'll switch into Umbreon. And Umbreon resists his Night Slash and takes Hydro Cannon like a champ. So we'll be in really good shape here. Okay, so we lose this. So we're going to try and just get as much chip damage as we can. The good thing, though, is Ninetales probably doesn't have a Fairy charged move. So its only real damage is going to come from its fast move. So we should be able to whittle it down enough. And then our Wishcast doesn't have any more bad matchups. We're going to take this. The Ice does a little bit of damage to Wishcast, but not super effective. See what I mean? We took that like a champ. No problem at all. Okay, more chip damage. And we should be sitting pretty here. Yep. See how his fast move does a lot of damage. So I don't think we need a shield. I will save it. Yep, we're surviving. I figured we'd survive there. So that's fine. We saved our shield. Let's go into wheezing. Okay, we still win this match too, and we have a shield, so for him to switch quick like that probably wasn't a good play. So we'll, oh, I was gonna switch. I was gonna say we'll switch and we'll just save the wheezing because the wheezing wins both matchups, but we're okay. I don't think this kills us. It'll do damage, but not kill us. Wow, it did. How about that? Okay, the good news is we're in it now with no real threat to us. Neither of his moves are super effective, and even Weather Ball won't kill us. See? So now let's get this off and we win. So I probably could have switched Wishcast in faster right there and saved my charge move with Wheezing. Would have been a better play, but we had a good enough comp there to win that one. So there we go. Mission accomplished. Brian, Mockman, what's up, dog? Mockman16 is an MVP here. Everyone make sure to treat him with respect. He's a longtime friend of mine in real life. So what's up, dude? Okay, 1-1. I mean 1-0. Starting off the day right with a win. So I told you this comp was going to be good. That was a perfect example. He had a pretty good mixed comp. He had some very spammy, very strong Pokemon. The Ninetales Weather Ball hits you hard really fast. The Greninja just lights you up with just moves all the time. But those are the mainstream meta Pokemon, and we have answers for them. So that's good. So back in the next one, and just stick with the plan, man. Stick with the plan. All right, here we go. Same thing, Greninja again. So good matchup for us here. So we're gonna build some energy on Wishcast, and then we're gonna switch in the Umbreon. Okay, perfect. And again, he doesn't have any damage for us here, so we'll just tank both of these. People like Greninja because he can just get a bunch of energy really fast, like that. 2 charge moves, like that. And they're very strong, but he doesn't tank very well. So now we have to start using shields. But like, look at that. We were able to absorb 2 hits with our Umbreon and survive, whereas most Pokemon wouldn't. So taking out this offensive threat with a, so we're gonna go ahead and shield this. With our defensive Pokemon is, I think, a good trade for us. So he did bait us with that one. And we ended up having a block, and we ended up wasting a shield, but it's okay. We're gonna hope to do the same thing. Yep, we did the same thing. So let's get into Wheezing right away here. And our Fairy move does a lot of damage fast moves, so we're just gonna shield this, keep Wheezing healthy, build up some energy, and try and fast move him down. But see how spammy he is? He's already got off 4 moves, 5 now, to my 1, 2 maybe. But we got energy on our Wishcast as well. Look at that, see what I mean? He'll probably get off 1 more, which is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, he didn't. So the bad news is, okay, this is good, this is good. This will do a lot of damage. Is this the same person? It's the same team. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe it's the same person. Okay, super effective. That's good. We got another one. So this Ninetales is gone. If it's the same guy, what was his 3rd Pokemon? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Sceptile. Oh no, it's did we get this off? Yes, we got this off. Okay, that actually helps a lot that we survived and we're able to do that. The problem is our Wishcast does not win this matchup, not even close. So, what do we do here? I think we Bait it. Okay, we get off at least this move here, and then we switch right away to Umbreon. We may still lose this either way. Because Umbreon's gonna die either way. Okay, good. That was good. I don't think he has enough energy for 2 charge moves. I think just 1. So I think we win. I think we win. Wow! God, what spammy loser Pokemon? That's annoying. 1 fast move away. That really frustrates me because, okay. I played that bad, I'll admit it. But it frustrates me because ultra top tier Pokemon moves. Spammy ass Greninja, Hydro Cannon, spammy ass Weather Ball, Ninetales, spammy ass Frenzy Plant. Those are all ultra 1% top tier moves. And while we fought the good fight, we were underdogs against that, and we just ended up losing by a hair. So that's a shame. Okay, I'll update the counter. We're 1-1. Okay, new team. This is a good matchup for us. Talonflame's bad into Wish Cast, really bad. So we're just gonna build energy, try and bait some shields here. I knew he was gonna switch, so build up more energy, and then we'll switch out. Perfect, just in time to tank this. Probably a grass move, so we'll take it super ineffective. No, he used Rock Slide. Wow. Okay. So we don't hard win this because he resists rock. I need to turn notifications off. Okay. Not enough damage. So we're in pretty rough shape here. Cradley's another top tier Pokemon. That was good that we got that move off. Okay, so that actually puts us in much better shape. The fact that we got that move off. Okay, we're gonna go into Umbreon, and we're gonna save Weezing with a little health, just for the sake of maybe we can jump back in and catch a move that's gonna kill a different Pokemon, since he's already gonna die anyways. So that's really good, smart play for us to do that. So I think we win this matchup pretty good. I don't think Dunsparce really, I don't think he has a fighting move. I think he's got rock and something else. Not very much damage though. I think we're okay though. This one's tricky. This one's no. So there you go. That's good. Good resistance. This one's tricky though. I don't think we lose. Let's see. I don't know what his third Pokemon is, but also I have to make sure I don't make any mistakes as well. We still have a shield, but I think he does too. So I don't see a reason to switch just yet. We have 2 shields, so we'll go ahead and shield this one and keep our Umbreon with some health. Because I don't know what his third Pokemon is. And we'll build energy. Okay, so it's this Talonflame. So the good thing is we got 2 charges. And so we'll use 1, switch into our Wish Cast, and we'll save 1 on Umbreon. That way we still have 1. He'll probably shield this. He doesn't, but... Oh, wow. Okay, so... We're gonna catch this. Not gonna do super effective damage. We should take this pretty good, actually. Even though it's fly. Yep. So he'll definitely shield this. We should be able to get to another charge move before him and take out this Talonflame. We should. Yep. Okay. So now we're in really good shape. So he's gonna bring in the Cradle-Lily. I always say Cradle-Lily. Cradle-Lily and knock my Wish Cast out for sure. And we should have enough gas in the tank with our final 2 Pokemon to win. So that was good that he used his charge move. He probably could have fast moved me down there. But we're going to save our shield. Go into Umbreon, who has energy. Perfect. And then it's Umbreon and Weezing versus Dunsparce. I'm gonna see if I can catch a move here. Nope. Okay, we still have a shield. I forgot we still had a shield. That's our saving grace, so we win. We win because we have a shield. If we didn't save that shield, we would have lost. So that's what's good about this team, is it's really important to have Pokemon that can tank some hits. You can't shield every single thing that comes your way. So to have some Pokemon that you know and are comfortable with taking some hits, even really strong ones, is going to make the difference between winning a lot of matches and some that you lose. So that was a really good play. Awesome. Yeah, you're probably right, Esfon. I shouldn't have switched into Umbreon. Now my Wish Cache is lined up, so you're right. Again, I don't claim to be an expert. You know what the trickiest thing about this, which is the most fun part, is a lot of these decisions you make, you have to make them so fast. You don't have time to think like, how am I going to line up all my Pokemon? It's like, clock's ticking, moves are flying your way. Do I switch? Do I not switch? And after the match, you can be like, oh yeah, that was super dumb. Why didn't I just do this? But while it's happening, your brain's going 100 miles an hour, it's very hard to do. So you get better over time. You get more comfortable playing the same matchups over and over. But you're totally right. That probably wasn't the most optimal play. But it ended up working out and we won. So we're maintaining the winning record 2-1 today. So that's awesome. Shivs, thanks for rating with the party of 10 on Twitch. That's awesome. Okay, this is a good matchup. Wish Cast into Marowak. Okay, he's going to go into the Skarmory. We don't have a good answer for the Steel, like we said, especially Flying Steel. So that's probably going to be one of the biggest challenges for us, is Flying Steel, because we don't have anything super effective into that. So this is the matchup we want into it, though. So we're going to shield here, and we're going to keep this Wish Cast against the Skarmory, because we really don't have much. So we're going to do one more move, and then actually I'm lying. And then we're going to switch out into our Umbreon, because our Umbreon has enough to win the rest of this, and we really need our Wish Cast against that Marowak. We don't really... No, you know what? That's not true. Our Umbreon beats the Marowak as well, because he's Ghost. So we'll just keep the Umbreon. Okay, so we hard lose this. So let's build some energy and then switch to Weezing, and now we win it. Fairy Poison is like the best matchup in history against Grass Dark. So we're hard winning this. Okay, he's going to switch right away, which is fine. So we're just going to try and get a bunch of chip damage down. That's fine. We're going to switch into our Umbreon as soon as possible to win this. And we'll use our shield. We're not just going to let Weezing go down right away. So we'll use our shield. That's good that we got off 2 moves right away. So we'll use our shield and we'll bring in Umbreon. Umbreon, I don't think it's a hard win, because he still takes damage from the moves that Marowak has, but I mean, he is low on health now. So he's probably going to cast 2. I need the Weezing alive against the Shiftry. So straight in the Umbreon. That's fine. We'll tank this. No problem at all. And then we have the Weezing. We have the Wish Cast. Actually, I probably should have switched into the Wish Cast there, but it's okay. So we should be okay in this. As soon as Weezing is available, we'll put him back in, but we should be okay. This isn't gonna do... Yeah, look at that damage. So let's actually build up some energy. That's fine. Because we do need to get rid of those shields. I forget, I need to put on Do Not Disturb. Okay, we do need to get rid of these shields. So let's try and do that. He may save his shields, but our Wish Cast beats that Marowak even without shields. Wow, he got that off. I probably still survive, but it's okay. Even if I don't, it's fine. I think we're still okay. Yeah, that's good. So Umbreon is just a tank, man. That's one of the reasons why we picked him and why I was saying we're going to the dark side and he's one of the better Pokemon. Because let's get Weezing in now. Okay, that's good. He's going to have to shield this either way. And then Wish Cast comes in and hard wins that. Because Wish Cast has energy too. He doesn't shield again. Wow, what a brave boy. Perfect. I'm glad he used some of his energy right there because Wishcast wins with fast moves anyways. So let's just put in the Umbreon. So again, fast move. Oh shoot, I was stupid. Now I may lose now. Damn it. What was I thinking? Oh, I have energy. He's got a shield. I probably lose now. That was the wrong play. I didn't want to align the Wishcast with the grass. That was the whole point. And I did, like an idiot. Okay, see what I mean? So user error on that one. There's a good example of, I'm narrating, you hear my thought process, but in my mind, while it's happening and it's fast, it makes sense. But that was stupid. That was horrible. That was like the worst series of events. I was way up. I was winning. I had an easy win against the Marowak. All I had to do was just keep the Weezing healthy and keep him in the back with the shield for the shift tree. That's all I needed to do. And that's the only thing I didn't do. I pulled out the Weezing for some god-awful reason and I ended up losing. Whatever, what can you do? Live and learn. So if you haven't noticed yet, which I said already, but I'm definitely not a pro at this. It's just something I like to do for fun. This is what's exciting for me. You know, if I just won everything with good teams, it wouldn't be as fun. So, Noctowl usually has a sky flying move and a ghost move. So I think we're okay here with Wishcast. However, you know what? I'm not going to even switch him out. We may need Wishcast here in the future, but I don't see a reason to switch him out now. So we'll just shield for shield. We'll just fight this, and we'll shield. If he shields, we'll shield. And if he doesn't shield, we won't shield. And we'll go into the other matchups even in shields. I know Noctowl really well because I use him. But actually, I'm lying. We're not going to shield the next one. Because he didn't shield anyway. So we were going to kind of match what he's doing anyways. But he didn't. So we won't either. And so far we're winning this. Unless this kills me, which it shouldn't, yeah. Build a little extra energy there. Oh, good catch. Perfect catch. Okay, he's got this silly little Azumarill, but we have an answer for that. This is why I brought Weezing. Because we needed an answer for this silly... This is the exact Pokemon, as a matter of fact, that I decided to bring Weezing for. Because Umbreon loses this really, really hard, and we needed an answer. See that? It's so hard to get damage down on the Azumarill. It's so hard. He has Ice Beam, but that's okay. It's not going to kill. He has an Ice and a Water move, and they're going to do damage, but not as much. So we are definitely ahead. So let's rock this last one. Either force a shield, and we'll be up in shields, or he dies, and we took care of a big threat right there against Umbreon. Okay, good. So now our Umbreon should be sitting really good. Because the Umbreon resists... I'm just going to do this so I don't die with energy. Our Umbreon resists everything Noctowl throws at it. Not the flying, but I mean it doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's see, can I get to 2? I can. Okay, perfect. So we're sitting really, really, really good in this match. That Azumarill is who we really needed to take care of. And if we would have lost Weezing to something else, it would have been bad. Registeel. Okay, so we have a good answer to Registeel. That's why we brought Wishcast. So like I was saying, Fairy and Steel is very popular and it's very hard to get through. Oh, we don't have an answer. Our Weezing's almost dead. I mean, our Wishcast is almost dead. I think our Umbreon can bring it home, depending on what charge moves Registeel has. If I can get off one more, that would be great. I did. Okay, that's probably going to make all the difference in the match. It's not going to kill. He probably takes this really well, but that does damage that I needed to do for sure. Does our Weezing have energy? Not enough. I think our Umbreon can handle it, depending on what moves he has. Moment of truth. What moves does he have? If he has some random fighting move like that, God, why do people have these weird moves? Does this win, Umbreon? Are you the man? Are you the man? I don't think it kills. I don't think it kills. Fairy Steel combos. Am I alive? Am I alive? Am I alive? Fairy Steel combos are the bane of my existence in this game. God. I'm doing good, Brian. Thanks for asking. I'm a little frustrated, but I'm doing good in life. Lotus, if you want to share your team, I'd be happy to look at it. Esvon, I know how to count fast moves and stuff, but I'm not the best at the timing. Okay, and especially because I freak out and I panic and I'm like spamming. And a lot of Pokemon I don't know. I don't know how many fast moves they're trying to do. Like with my own Pokemon, the one I'm using, I'm pretty good at understanding how many I need to get to a charge move and stuff like that. But like Registeel, I have no idea. I have no idea what moves he's using, how fast it is to get them. I think that was... I'll be humble, but I will say that was a little lucky. To have a fighting move on your Steel type, I think is random. 99% of Steel types you come up against aren't going to have fighting moves. And that's the one thing that Umbreon loses to, obviously. So that was a little bit unlucky, I'll say that. So, damn it. Losing set 2 and 3. That was a good match, though. So the good news is the 3 matches that we lost, all of them were super duper close. Lotus, I'm not battling people now, maybe later. Right now, I'm just doing the Great League stuff, but I appreciate the invite and the option. Registeel usually uses something, rocks, Focus Blast, and ZC, Zap Cannon. That makes sense. If it's Zap Cannon. But still, I don't know that. Now I do, but even so, I wouldn't have played it any differently, I don't think. Maybe I would have saved more life on my Wish Cast, but I didn't see Registeel till the end, so it's not like I knew he had him. So anyways, a little bit unfortunate. A little bit unlucky on that one, I'll call it. But we didn't get our butt whipped. We held our own. Even though it was a losing record, it's 2 and 3. It's pretty even. We could have easily went 4 and 1 in that set. So let's dive into a new one. Okay, Dusclops versus Wishcast. He's going to be spamming Shadow Punch. So we're going to build with an energy. We're just going to switch in the Umbreon. We didn't fast enough. Okay, we're going to take this. I'm going to switch in the Umbreon anyways. Maybe he's... No, you know what? I'm not. I'm not going to. I don't want to switch just because I want a favorable matchup. I think this matchup is fine. I don't know what he has in the back, so I don't want to switch Umbreon in just to lose hard to a Fairy type or something like that. So we'll just fight this fight. We'll just use a shield. We'll kind of manage our shield. We'll go down in shields. We'll get a little bit behind, but we'll preserve what we have in the back. We're going to use a Scald here because he may not be expecting it, and it'll do more damage if he lets it through. It's a little bit more energy, but he seems like he wants to let it through like that. So that was perfect. So that was kind of a good play. If they're going to just let you attack them, then use your stronger moves. I'm going to tank this. I keep forgetting to do that. Let me just do that real fast. Modes. I'm going to die, but it's okay. This is going to bug me if I don't. Damn it. Okay, well, that sucks. I'm going to save my Wish Cast. It's fine. Okay. We're okay. Let's, okay. We really need the Wish Cast for this Morpeko, unfortunately. We're okay, though. I would say we're okay. I think the Morpeko, while he does a lot of damage, I think Umbreon resists him the most because he's a Dark Electric. So this electric move, when he uses it, I think Aura Will's electric and then changes to dark, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's just dark, I think, all the time. So we'll tank it really good with Umbreon. He'll probably let this hit because he's expecting a dark move, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Yep, a lot of damage. That was really good. So we resist this as well. So the problem is he's building attack every time he does this. And so it does more and more damage. So the next one will definitely kill. So we're gonna rip a foul play because I'm sure he's going to shield it. And I don't know what he has in the back. I hope our Weezing can beat it. I guess that's how we're gonna have to play it. I was really hoping one fast move would kill him, but Weezing against the world. That's how the rest of this matchup's gonna go. I should be able to take him out. Yeah, I'll take him out because Weezing has fast fairy move. So it's gonna do damage, yeah. So, who's he got? Hopefully fire. Okay, we probably lose this because he can spam faster than us. But Weezing may be an MVP here. Weezing's pretty tanky. So if I can get off a second charge move here, whittle him down a little bit more, I think I win. This won't kill me, but it'll do a good amount of damage. Let's see. Oh, he's got overheat? What kind of game is this? What kind of silly people am I playing? No one uses overheat on Ninetales. Why would you? You have Weather Ball that's way cheaper and does good damage anyways. I guess that's why you would. Okay, I suck. I suck. Okay, here's what I need to do. We're gonna make a change. We're not gonna lead Wishcast because Wishcast is vital. He's kind of the one that beats a lot of the standard Pokemon that we're gonna come up against. Fires, grounds, steals. So instead of just putting him up front and using him as a tank, let's use Umbreon the way he's built to absorb damage, get some shields down, and that way when we go in with Weezing and Wishcast, shields are down. Because Umbreon, I think, is better with shields up against other Pokemon versus shields down, unless he's like got a good matchup. But in general, I think that's true. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's see if this change can swing the momentum back in our favor. I think we started out 2-0. Now we're 2-4. So we need to turn it around here. So let's do that. Turn it around with Umbreon. It's probably better. Umbreon makes more sense to lead anyway. He's the tanky boy you want out in front. Okay, so this is a bad matchup right away, but we'll just switch right into the... Let's just mirror match this. We're just gonna mirror match this and hope we have more attack, which we don't. He's probably got a dark move and the typical way to run Weezing is dark move and poison. And I'm running poison and fairy. So I didn't want to go into the Wishcast right away because I may need him. So let's shield this one. Again, it's tough when you get a tough lead because you don't want to just put him into a bad match. Okay, this should be enough, and then we'll try and get Wishcast in right at the right time. Fast move counts, like he was saying. Ready? One, and then switch. One, switch. Perfect. Perfect. So we're gonna tank this sludge, ineffective, no damage at all. And now, if he puts in a grass type, we're at least gonna have an energy lead. Okay, he doesn't have a grass type. So Altaria is a tough one too. So he's using kind of a meta team as well. So we're gonna try and do as much damage as we can. The good news is he didn't switch into grass. So at least so far, he doesn't have a grass type. So Altaria, Weezing beats, but I'm gonna save a shield. Wishcast did his job. It's fine. I don't think I need Wish Cast. We'll find out, but I don't know. I don't know. I act like I know what I'm talking about, but I have no idea. Let's just find out. Let's go into Umbreon. We'll save Wish Cast, why not? Umbreon's okay in this match. He doesn't have anything super effective to Umbreon. And we'll save the Weezing. And we'll try to. Because Umbreon's bad in his Weezing anyways, so I would rather use Umbreon against anyone else but Weezing rather than save him and end up back in against Weezing. Okay, we're going to tank this as well. It's a good thing about Umbreon being tanky is he can tank these hits. Not much damage, perfect. So he's going to go into Blastoise. Okay, the good thing is he has no shields, so we're going to have to block this. This Hydro Cannon will kill. Blastoise is another Hydro Cannon spammer, which is tough for us. So the good thing is him out of shields is, you know, we can get some damage down. So actually, I'm going to try and tank this next Hydro Cannon with the Wish Cast. If I can switch perfectly, that would be the optimal play. Okay, so I think it's like 3, 1, no 2. Okay, switch. Did we catch it? Perfect catch. Perfect catch. Let the Wish Cast go down on the Hydro Cannon. Umbreon back in with energy. Now he beats Blastoise. So that's a good play. So now I'm playing like I know what I'm doing here a little bit. Okay, we're going to do 2. We'll die to the next one, but we got far more damage down doing that than we did any other play. Actually, I should have just built up to Last Resort, and it might have killed. But it's okay. This should kill. Oh, he got it off. Either way. I couldn't have got one more move in, obviously. Either way. So now Weezing's in it to win it. I think it's a mirror match still. I don't know his energy situation. No, we're getting wrecked. What am I talking about? Why did I think that was his last Pokemon? I think we lose. No, he has Altaria left, and Altaria is almost dead. Ah, damn it. Damn it. I was hoping I can get off 2 in a row. Okay, that was close. That was close. So the play would have been to switch in Wish Cast against Weezing. I can't be scared. Why am I scared? I'll tell you why. Because that Blastoise could have easily been a Bulbasaur, and then Wish Cast just deleted. But I have to stop assuming. I can't assume. Hey, Horror Manic M1Y, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I can't assume that they have a grass type. I can't just assume that every single team I'm going to come up against has a grass type and they're going to destroy my Wish Cast. I have to play it right. Okay, I have to switch to the right person when it's the right time. And if they have a better switch as well, then I just got to time it right so that way I can get him in a little bit ahead with a little bit more energy. I can't just assume. Like there, in my mind, I'm like 100% he has a grass type. 100%. If he's going a poison type that's super effective weak to ground, he's got to have coverage for it with grass, probably. His idea was Altaria, which doesn't take super effective damage from ground. But in my mind, I'm like, automatic, he has to have grass. And that was not true. So why did I think that? I don't know. So let's not think that. Let's just play the way it should be played and not assume they're going to counter everything we do, okay? Let's play with confidence. So Gloom, Poison Grass here. Okay, so Umbreon's fine in this match. So we're going to stick with Umbreon, just spam our moves here, and just whittle him down. Do what Umbreon's meant to do. Also, I don't have the Wi-Fi on, man. I am failing today. Okay, I lost a move there, at least one. I noticed it was a little bit laggy, so I was like, what am I doing? Normally, I set everything up ahead of time, but I guess I didn't. Anyway. Okay, okay, so we're 2 shields ahead here, so we're in good shape. So let's just use a shield. Keep Umbreon healthy. Moonblast. Okay, so let's get out of that. Okay, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, this is actually okay. So he's got water and ice here, so we'll tank at least one. Damn it. We need to probably keep the Wheezing alive though, because he's probably the best answer against the grass that we just faced. So let's rock a play rough, because that's going to be stronger. Lapras is a weird one. We don't have a switch anymore, so we're out of luck there. We have a shield. Wish Cast. So let's use Wish Cast now, because we want to save the Umbreon against that grass. Okay, so let's switch just like that. He does have a fairy move, but we have 2 charges. Hopefully we get them both off. But I think we still have a shield, right? I think we still have a shield. So that was good. That was optimal play. We don't want Wish Cast in against Gloom, for sure. But now we just won that. So now Umbreon's good. I don't think Umbreon has any more threats against him. So now Umbreon just has to get as much damage down. Oh, this is even better. So now we have 2 answers for this Skelly-Reg. This will do a ton of damage. And then we have Wish Cast with a shield. Hard wins that. And I don't think Lapras beats our Wish Cast either. So I think we're okay here. So we're going to let Umbreon die to this. Wish Cast, fast move him down, build energy, and then save our shield for the Lapras. And we win. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to use ground. Shield. Double ground mud bombs should win. Even if he has 2 charge moves, it doesn't win. He doesn't kill. So we definitely won this one. Let's go! Except for my phone screen didn't work right there, so I missed a few. Still got excellent. Okay, okay. I would have killed anyways. We're back on the board, back in the winner's seat. Let's go! So, I don't think there was anything magical about that one. I think I just played good. I didn't overthink it. I didn't assume anything crazy. That Gloom didn't do very well for him. I will say that. I think the Gloom got off 1 charge move the whole match, and it was shielded. So I don't think it did very well. So poor little Gloom. I'm gonna refill my water. It'll literally take 10 seconds, so don't go anywhere.
Loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time.
Told you, 10 seconds. All right, that was good. Back in the winner's seat, winner's circle. I hope I'm keeping track of the matches right. 5, 3, and 5. We should have played 8 matches. Okay, so the record is right. 3 and 5 here. 3 and 5. Not good. I don't know why I'm excited. We still need to play better, but leading Umbreon I think is definitely better, so let's stick with that. Okay, let's win these next 2 matches. Finish the first half of the stream even, go into the second half with the winning strategy. Here we go. Toxicroak. Okay, Toxicroak's fighting, so we definitely have to get him out of here. We're going to switch into Wheezing, build a little bit of energy, and then switch. I said Wheezing, but I meant Wish Cast. So we'll tank this. He may have a pretty strong fighting move, but okay, Mud Bomb. That was best case scenario. Okay, so we'll definitely force a shield here. I don't know what he has in the back, but oh, he's just gonna die. Okay, maybe no grass. Hopefully. Grass. Okay. Let's let Wish Cast die. He doesn't win this matchup anyways. Move on to Wheezing. And oh, I'm alive. Let's get some chip damage down. Wow. Does he not have a grass move? Or did he not want to use it? Is it too expensive? Okay, I'll take free damage. I'll definitely take free damage. Let's go into Wheezing here. So, let me think about what he has. I think I shield. I think I shield. Yeah, I'm gonna shield because Wheezing is more frail than Umbreon. So if I'm gonna use shields, I might as well use them on the Wheezing. I think he has Weather Ball. I'm not sure what his second move is the problem. But let's shield so that way we find out. If it's Weather Ball, maybe we'll tank the next one. Ice is definitely isn't super effective, but I don't want to just take a bunch of damage either. Let's shield it. We're gonna just let Umbreon do all the tanking if we need. Okay? Because we will kill him with the next Sludge Bomb, or next Sludge. And he's out of shields, I think. He is out of shields. So, okay. So we're winning. So we're winning depending on who he has in the back. If he has a fairy in the back, it may be a little challenging. Or a fight. I don't know what he has. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, Psychic. That's actually good. That's actually perfect for us because Umbreon hard beats Psychic. So let's get as much chip damage as we can with Wheezing. That did a lot. I think we hard win this now. I don't think he has a move strong enough, and I already have energy. So this won't kill. Even if it's Overheat, which I don't think it is, it won't kill. Umbreon is just too much of a badass. There we go. Win. Win, win, win in the books. Super effective. Gonna kill for sure. That was a good one. What did I do good? Let's analyze. Wishcat. Oh, he made a huge blunder. He let his Toxicroak die to one Mud Bomb. Like if anything, he should have shielded that and then saved his energy, switched him out, and at least wasted a shield in exchange for building a lot of energy. That would have been the fair trade for him. But the fact that he just let his Toxicroak die, my Umbreon was destined to carry the rest of that match. I mean, the Wheezing carried it mostly, but good shield management as well. So we didn't waste any shields. Overall, that was bad play by him, good play by us, easy win. Fortress, this is a rough one. This is probably my worst matchup. Steel and Bug. So he resists almost everything we have. Okay. Oh, he's got a shiny Umbreon. Okay, so we're going to try and put as much damage down with Scald as we can because we have to save this Whiskas. He's got like a similar team to me. Fortress is a rough one for us. Hopefully the Scald does a lot of damage. Hopefully it gets the debuff as well. Not really. Okay, we're going to rock another one. Did he switch? Did I hear a switch? Or am I tripping? Let's see. Okay, he's gonna block one. Okay, we're gonna go. I tried to switch into Umbreon. Let's save him. This is rough. Let's switch into Wheezing and do a lot of damage here. Okay, this is good. Raikou. Okay, this is good. This is gonna force shields and do a lot of damage, so I think we're okay here. The real problem is going to be that Fortress. I don't know how I'm going to get through that. Honestly, I have no idea how I'm going to get through that. Steel Bug is by far the worst matchup. It's probably the only matchup that we don't have any answer at all whatsoever to. So, I don't know. I don't know if we have enough gas in the tank for this one. Okay, Fighting Move. Good. That's best case scenario that he uses that. Hopefully it's the same move. If it is, then we're sitting pretty. It is. Oh, we're good. We'll be able to fast move him down and get a charge off on the next Pokemon. So let's use, either way, let's use a Play Rough. It's going to do more damage. They're both resisted heavily, but Play Rough's going to do more damage than Poison, I believe. Okay, now we try and, we try with Wish Cast. Yeah, I think we try with Wish Cast. And then it's an Umbreon mirror match at the end. We might be okay. I don't know. This one's close. Fortress is hard. Fortress is hard. If I can survive with good health here enough to get another mud bomb off, we win. Oh, I think I do. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, let's get in the Umbreon mirror match right away. We have way more health, so I think we win. Fortress, I was really worried about. Defensively, his typing is ridiculously hard for us. But offensively, I don't think he had what he needed. I think what he really needed was a bug move. But no, I don't know. But Rock Slide or whatever he used definitely isn't good enough. So this probably will kill the Umbreon here. And then I think we're okay. I think we're gonna win. Unless he can just nuke my Umbreon. Okay, didn't die. Unless he can just nuke my Umbreon with a charged X-Scissor or something like that, we may win. We may lose. I don't know. Let's see. Time to find out. Okay, yeah, okay, we win. I was gonna say, if I can get at least one foul playoff, we win. I don't think Bug resists Dark, does it? I have a chart. No, Bug doesn't even resist Dark. And neither does Steel, so it's just neutral. So, okay. That one was tough. I was really worried. Like, you probably could tell in my voice that I was a little bit scared of that one. If on paper, from what I remember, I thought Fortress was a ultra hard counter to my team. But that's exactly why we've got the Wish Cast, because we need something against ground, Steel. And that's the only thing that's going to damage Steel. Even though Bug resistant and made it neutral, we still did good damage and we still won. So there we go. Back to even. 5-5. We're halfway done. That's about as good as we can hope for. Let's use a star piece and claim these rewards. We went 3 out of 5 in that one. 2 out of 5 in the last one. Okay, here's another Cradily. Hopefully the stats are pretty good. Let's use a berry. Cradily, it's a Lily, but I like the design of the Lily better than the Cradily too. I wish that was the evolution form. Okay, I just want to check the stats on that real fast. Okay. Let's get this Stardust, and we are even. It's like we're starting fresh, 5-5. So we've had 2 losing records in a row, 2 days in a row. Today, we're gonna battle hard, and we're gonna end with a winning record. So let's just keep at it. Let's just keep going with the program. I don't think we need to make any changes. I think the changes we made in the second half are proving to be better. I think there's been 3 matches at least that were 1 fast move away from victory. So, oh wow, that's a hard lose. Fighting right up front. Oh, he switches too? This is even better. This is perfect. So we're going to cast a Sludge. She's probably going to... Maybe I should... Okay. I broke my own rule. Let me explain. He does shield. Okay. I broke my own rule. My own rule is normally use your super effective move, even if it costs more energy, because you're either going to do a lot of damage or you're going to force a shield. So either way, it's a win, even if he shields it. But sometimes they don't. And when they don't, you take him out in one shot. So I think it's worth an extra fast move or 2 to use your strongest move to put him to the test. Okay, so he double shields. So that's good. We got rid of shields right away. We're up on shields. So now we know for sure the next play rough will kill. He's not doing any damage to us. So let's just keep at it. We need the Wheezing against the, wow, okay, we gotta shield this one. We need the Wheezing against that Machoke though. So as soon as this matchup's over, we're switching out. Okay, I like the fairy charge move shape. Okay, so we're probably gonna switch right away, yep. Oh, what am I doing? Why would he bring the Machoke back in? Okay, that's fine. This is actually good for Mudcash too. I mean Mudcash, Wish Cash. That's not what I wanted to do. And of course I panic and I didn't think he would bring him back in. Look at that damage. Wow. Okay, he's down on... Wow, good catch. God! He's playing this like a absolute pro now. I'm playing it like a complete idiot. God almighty, I'm so screwed. The problem is our Weezing's already almost dead. So I don't have enough for the Azumarill. He had good counters, good team, and I positioned so poorly. The good thing is, he's not... Watch, I have a plan. Umbreon in. Okay, good. Umbreon's gonna tank this really, really well. I think I may be okay. He's out of shields. Oh no. Okay, we shield this. He's out of shields, but we have some Pokemon left. We have some energy here. Okay, hopefully this does a good amount of damage. I'm dead on the next hit. But we don't need Umbreon. Umbreon loses the matchup to both of them. So as much damage as Umbreon can get before dying is fine. So that's fine. Look how much damage we did. So who has energy? I don't think either of them. I think we go with Wishcast. Come on, I need to kill him with fast moves. Damn it, that was close. Bad positioning by me. I could have played much better. Maybe I survive. I'm double resistant. Poison and Fairy both resist fighting, and that killed me. That should have done nothing. I just didn't have enough health, man. What a weird team by him. What a good team by him. Mandibuzz is crazy good, Azumarill is crazy good, and the Machoke is crazy good too, but a weird pick. Anytime we're going to come up against fighting is going to be hard, especially in the lead when we had Umbreon out in the lead, so that one was tough. I didn't switch very good. I didn't position very good. I'll just say that. I think we could have won that match. Definitely could have won that match. I think that match was ours to lose rather than to win. I think Weezing beats Machoke and Azumarill, and Wishcast and Umbreon both could have beat... What's his face? Okay, this one's rough. Low kicks is bug, so... Okay, he's not using his bug move, fast move though, so let's switch right away. Okay, this is good. We're gonna tank this. Probably an X Scissor, which we resist, I believe. Yes. So perfect. Okay, Steel is super hard loss for us here. The good thing is our Wishcast super hard beats Empoleon. So let's get as much damage down as we can. He won't shield. This one's tough. This is one reason though why I gotta be careful about my switch choices. I can't just switch willy-nilly. But, I mean, Umbreon to a bug isn't optimal, so... Let's get Mudcash in there. I keep calling him Mudcash. Wishcast. We're gonna tank this. It'll do decent damage, but we do resist it. Or it's neutral, actually. Oh no, he went with that move. Even better. Really? God, these Pokemon. These fast building, fast spamming, strong moving Pokemon are tough, man. Okay. He's definitely ahead because he's got shields. Wow, he took it. Oh, he doesn't have shields. When did I use his shields? Okay. I'm okay. I'm not out of it. I wouldn't say I'm winning, although I am ahead in shields, but I'm not out of it. Who was his first Pokemon? Low kicks. Okay, I think I let Wishcast go down. That's okay. So let's get in the Umbreon, and then we'll switch into Weezing if we need. Okay. We at least got a stronger move off of, which is good. So now we switch into Wheezing, and I think we're okay. I think we're okay here. We shield and play rough, and we win. Yep, we win. Okay. That one was close. That one was close. I wouldn't say I played that optimally, but good enough. We have a shield here. We're at a shield advantage, Pokemon advantage, energy advantage. Just advantages galore on this one. I don't think the Dunsparce was a good final Pokemon for him. Maybe he has a thought process and a reason for it. But I don't think that was the right Pokemon to round out his team comp. He must have a fear of flying Pokemon if he brought in Dunsparce with Rock Slide. But that's the nature of the game, you know. It's tough to figure it out because there's so many different types of combinations of Pokemon and their moves and their typing and stuff. Like, there is no one answer to any of it. That's the whole rock, paper, scissors thing. You could build something that's really good to this, but then this is good to this, and then that's bad to you, but you're good to this. So it's just, that's the nature of the game. So the most important thing is to pick teams that you're going to have fun with and play games that are exciting, that you're having fun playing. Because unless you're like number crunching stats and moves and charge times and all this stuff, you're not going to find a team that just beats everything. There's probably a team out there that just does beat everything. And if you're going to find that team, just copy the World Championship team. But just pick the team that you want to play with. Pick your favorite Pokemon. Go out there, have fun, try and win. In my case, I've won some, I've lost some. 6 and 6, not too bad. So 4 more matches. No, wait. I don't know how many matches we have left. 12. 8 more matches. So let's keep a winning record here. So I think this matchup's fine here. I think we outspam him with moves. So we whittle him down. I don't think... this is kind of a neutral matchup. Lapras is neutral into Umbreon and Wishcast in the other one. So let's bring in Wheezing here. Wheezing hard wins this. So we really don't need to worry about the Lapras is what I was trying to say. He's kind of neutral. So this Pokemon is hard win to my Umbreon. So we definitely have to take care of this Pokemon. But what I was trying to say is Lapras isn't a huge problem. He's kind of neutral across the board. So he's not great into anything, but he's not terrible into anything as well. So that'll be fine. Okay, we got that off, which is good. We'll shield the next one because I don't want our Wheezing to just go down. And we're up 2 shields to 0 now. So now we're going into this 3 Pokemon up and 1 shield up. So we've built some advantages in this one as well. Okay, so hopefully if this is a Lapras, I'm gonna switch right away. Nope. Okay, so the idea here is Wheezing, we don't need him anymore. He had his matchup, so just put as much damage down as we can with Wheezing, let him die. That did good damage, good. I probably should have played rough, but 2 sludges is stronger than 1 play rough, so if that's what we're gonna do, might as well just do that. Look at that. So now we're good. Umbreon hard wins this matchup anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're just going to switch in Umbreon right away. He's gonna die to 1 fast attack, if not 2, and then we have just plenty of gas in the tank for, I'm not even gonna block this, for Lapras. Okay, so we'll block this one, which is fine. We'll get off 2 Dark Pulses, and then Mudcash will take it home. I mean, Foul Plays. I like Foul Play better than Dark Pulse. It's a little bit stronger, I think. I'll have to double check that. I think Foul Play is the stronger of the 2 moves, more energy stronger move, and Dark Pulse is the spammier. I'm not sure, either way. There was a reason I picked this one instead of Dark Pulse. Okay, and there we go. And then this, I might just kill him with Umbreon, to be honest. Yeah, probably. Yeah. If not, I had a full Wish Cast still healthy to bring it home. There we go. Winner, winner. So we've made it to a winning record today so far. It's not over, but we are in a place now where we have more wins than losses, which is the direction we want to be heading. Okay, that being said, gotta use the bathroom real fast. Stand by, I'll be right back.
Loading up the lap tonight, got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win, that's where the legend begins. Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll Luke Superstar, taking the lead, gotta catch 'em all. That's the creed with every Pokémon by my side. We'll battle hard, nowhere to hide. We'll
Hello and welcome back. My name is Luke Superstar. Are you ready to win some more matches? Because I am. Whew. I bet you didn't know that Mimikyu can disguise himself as Luke Superstar. By the way, Mimikyu is by far the coolest Pokemon ever invented. Like, you know, I don't even know if it's in Pokemon Go. I hope it is. I have never caught one. But more so, it's cool. The design and everything's cool, like the Pikachu knockoff type disguise thing. But its ability in other Pokemon games like Scarlet and Violet and all the fighting games to take one hit just completely free, disguised, I think it's a really cool ability. It's always been like my favorite Pokemon design-wise. I think it's super cool. Winning record, 7-6. We're gonna finish the day out strong. I think we've learned enough about this team and how to play it really well. The biggest detriment that we've had today is bad switch-ins. Okay, so we're gonna try and just finish this out without worrying about switch-ins. I mean, not without worrying about it, but without making any mistakes or any blunders on who we're switching in and out. Okay, next match. Here we go. This has been fun. I think so far, I feel like this is one of the more successful teams we've built. Even though we're not crushing everyone, I think we're still playing so great. Okay, so Dedini's a fairy, so we're gonna switch right away to ground. That's fine, we just have to do the switch. Okay, so he's going with the Scyther. That's actually fine. We resist all his moves, but I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're going to shield because he's a shadow. And anytime you're fighting a shadow, just negate all the damage, well, especially because he has Trailblades. Any damage that you can negate and any damage that you're going to force him to take is better for shadow. So even, this is obviously his counter for ground. So even if we kind of lose this match, as long as we take care of him, then that's kind of mission accomplished. Because we still beat Dedini with Wheezing. And we forced that second shield, so that was perfect. The problem is he's got Bug too, Bug and Fairy, which is hard for the Umbreon. So hopefully I can get this off. Okay, I don't know if this will kill, but it'll do sizable damage. Yep, and now let's switch to our Umbreon. Perfect. What move was he using? So this, hopefully this is a Trailblaze, and then that was a perfect switch catch right there. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I'll probably bring his Dedini back in, but now he's down in shield, so now we can at least do something to him. And then the Wheezing will beat him anyways, so we'll have to see. Okay, so third Pokemon is Magcargo. So the problem with him is he uses Overheat as well, and so he'll one-shot us, and we don't have any shields. So hopefully this does sizable damage. Not really. Damn it. I was hoping we'd get that off. So this will probably kill us. We'll bring Wishcast back in, who wins. He'll switch to Indeedee. We'll switch to Weezing. And oh, he didn't kill me. Okay, so he wasn't using Overheat just yet. We'll bring Wishcast back in. Try and get off a move. Oh, no, but we did a lot of damage there, so that was fine. That's probably our best use of Wishcast anyways, because we still beat Indeedee. So I think we're okay here. So I think we bring in... Weezing. That's right. No, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. We didn't want Weezing to take any damage. I was hoping to kill him fast enough to build enough energy, but I was about to go down there. So it is what it is. I think we still beat the Indeedee. Didini, not Indeedee. I think this kills. I don't know how tanky he is, but this is either going to kill or do mega damage. And then actually, switch into Umbreon. Oh, yeah. So we switch into Umbreon to catch his move. Perfect. Couldn't have played this any better. This wasn't played... I would say this match was 99% optimal to what I needed to do. It wasn't perfect, but that... I had 2 catches that were perfect. I caught the Scyther's Trailblaze, and I caught that Parabolic Charge right there. So that was well played. I'm proud of myself for that one. That one wasn't perfection, but it was good. Good play. Good play by me. Pat on the back. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? 8 and 6. That's 14 matches. We still have 6 left. So there's still a lot that can happen. So I won't count my chickens before they hatch. Let's just keep diving in. Let's just keep diving in these matches as fast as we can and see if we can keep winning. There's still 6 matches left, so we can still lose 6 in a row. Okay, Altaria. Okay, let's switch into Weezing quickly. Okay. I feel like he's AFK. I feel like he's AFK. Okay, we're just going to keep fast moving him down, build up energy in case he comes back. All right, we'll take a free win. You know, sometimes it's nice every now and then to get a free win. You work so hard, and then you lose that last win, and you don't get your Stardust. So this is just the game rewarding us and giving us free Stardust is all it is. I don't know if he meant to AFK. I never know if people like mean to AFK. Like some people just come into matches and just AFK so they can collect free Stardust without any energy. I think we had a hard win to this team anyways. I mean, so our Weezing being Fairy Poison beats Fairy and Dragon, which is kind of cool, and he had a Fairy Dragon comp. So that's actually kind of funny. Alright, bear with me while I just beat this AFK person down. What does he got in the back? Let's see. Oh, that's a cool Lapras thing. Sometimes you just get AFK matches. It's good. I'd rather get an AFK match and win and get free Stardust than, I don't know, than lose. I think we had a good, yeah, I don't think he really had a good comp. If he would have switched, say he did play that, if he would have switched the Lapras right into my Weezing and tried to take my Weezing down all the way, that probably would have been smart of him. 4 of 5, dang it. But either way, he wasn't there, so oops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this to see if our star piece was still active, which it is. Okay, let's see what encounter we get. Something cool? We get Demaru. Not a shiny. Alright. Decent Stardust for that one. Let's see what we got. Okay, 6,000. Okay, how many matches we got left? 9 and 6, 15. So we have 5 matches left. For these last 5, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling confident. We're going to use a premium rewards pass. Try and get some big Stardust rewards for these wins. Let's try and go 5 for 5 here. We just went 4 out of 5. That was really good. That put us, we were at, I think, 7 and 8. No. Whatever. Okay. Wish Cast. Okay, so he's rocking the Wish Cast as well. Umbreon's fine here. I don't really want Wish Casts fighting against either of my other two Pokemon, so we'll just fight this fight. I think we win this. I think Umbreon is tankier than Wish Cast, and our moves, while he got his off first, I did no damage. Our moves do a little bit more damage, and they match the speed of his. So, see that? Yeah. So I think we're fine here. We maybe even be faster. No, we're okay. I was gonna say we may be faster because we like overcharge on the first turn, so we may catch up. Probably not, but it's okay. So I have to be careful. After his next attack, he may switch out right away because he knows I'm gonna attack right after him. So I'm gonna be weary of that. Okay, so he just goes into it right away. So Dunsparce here. So what do we do? Let's go into our Wish Cast now, because I don't know what he has in the back, and I don't want to let Umbreon go down if I need him. And he can't switch right away, so we're at least going to... He can't switch right away, so we're at least going to get energy on the Wish Cast and build him up. In case he does have a grass in the back, we're at least going to not just be an instant hard counter loss right away. Okay, that's okay. We're just going to keep building energy. See how much damage, how much health he's taken, and how much I have? So he'll be at a health advantage now, but we're either going to go up in health here or go up in shields. We haven't used any shields yet. Here we go. Okay, he's going to use one, so there we go. Now we're at the shield advantage. Let's see if he uses another. So we're way ahead in this match. I don't know who he has in the back, but I know we're doing really, really well here. Let's switch back into the Umbreon. Okay, I'm gonna tank this with the Umbreon because, again, I don't know what he has in the back, so I don't want to just let my Wish Cast go down either. So now we kind of have both that are still... Okay, so Altaria. So let's block this, and we'll get off our two foul plays, and then Weezing just hard crushes Altaria. So... no problem. So we definitely have a winning team. Better matchup with this team than him. Okay, two foul plays will do decent damage. Weezing will come in and clean it up. And I don't think Weezing Weezing loses to the Wish Cast. So here's what we'll do. We'll preserve the Weezing against Altaria. I thought he was out of shields. No, we'll bring him in if it's a free switch. I thought he was out of shields. Why did I think he was out of shields? Or did he just tank no damage from that? So let's take one hit here. Okay, Wish Cast in. So we don't want the Weezing against the Wish Cast. That's the only thing. Okay, so this is good. This will either kill or put him close. We still have our shield. Okay, good. And then the Dunsparce should not have any energy. Oh, the Altaria. Okay. That's right. Free damage. And we still have a shield. So the Altaria, no matter who comes in, we're going to be able to shield our Weezing. So I don't see a way he wins this. I think he's going to try and catch my Fairy Wind. I mean my Dazzling or whatever. Dazzling Gleam, is that what it is? Play rough. He is. Okay, perfect. I was waiting for the switch just to see if he tried to switch catch this, but he didn't. So that wins, and then I don't think Dunsparce has energy to win, and then we do. There we go, winner. All right, we're doing good. This second half, we're on a win streak. I think we were 5-5, actually, I think is what we were. Yeah, we were 5-5. Because like I said, we were dead even right at the halfway mark. So from going 5-5, we went all the way up to 10-6. So in the last 6 matches, is that right? In the last 6 matches, we've won 5 and only lost 1. So that's more of the record. And I think the biggest change was, like I said, putting Umbreon up front. Like, why? He's the tank, he's the meat shield. I want him to just whittle down health bars and tank the hits. Why would I lose health in my other 2 Pokemon if they're going to be my main attackers? That was the idea. That was a switch, and it's working out for us. All right, next match. We got 4 more to go. If we win all 5, we get a mega Stardust reward. It's going to be just lucrative as can be. Just fill our pockets with Stardust. It'll probably be like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if we can win all 5, I think it's a good 30,000 Stardust for the win. I think you get like almost 20, almost 10, and then like another 10. Okay, so this is a good matchup. Psychic Fire, I believe he is, so we're good here. Okay, perfect. So let's see if we can get it, force a shield or switch. Okay, perfect. His move, V-Create, is probably pretty strong, but we have Wish Cast that can beat him as well, so we're just gonna tank it. I think we just tank it. It's probably do a decent amount of damage. No, I'm just gonna block it. I'm gonna block it because it does do a lot of damage, and I just don't know. And I don't know who he has in the back, so I don't want to let my Umbreon just go down. So I'll tank 1 now. But we're not gonna take 2. So yeah, that's good damage. Good for him. Okay, so he switched. Damn it, he did catch me. So I'm gonna keep in Umbreon here though, because Umbreon is probably one of the. No, I'm gonna switch. Wishcast wins this, and he uses shield. So now we hard win. He's gonna get this off, and I'm gonna block it because this does a ton of damage too. That's okay. He's out of shields, I'm out of shields, but I have the better matchup here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. This will probably kill this Mud Bomb. Okay, and now we're sitting pretty. And the Wishcast hard beats the I forget his name. That other guy too. So who else has he got? Okay, grass. Good for him. Okay, but our Wheezing hard beats the grass. So we got a good matchup here. I don't see him getting through this at all. Every Pokemon that we have counter the Pokemon that he has. Our Dark, it counters the Psych, our Ground counters the Electric and the Fire, and our Poison counters the Grass. Wow. Weather Ball. If this kills me, then I... Okay, didn't kill. And he got the switch! This guy, man. Okay, that was a good play by him. I didn't expect 2 Weather Balls there. I truly didn't. I think I still win this, though. I think I still win this. Damn it, maybe not. Does he have a grass move is the question, though? Okay, can we catch something? Hopefully this is a Weather Ball. If this is a Weather Ball, we just totally won this match with that switch. Perfect. Because Umbreon's healthy and has energy. I think we win this sheerly with that switch. That was gonna be tough. He's either gonna have to, I don't know, Weather Ball might kill now. My Wish Cast. But it won't kill my Umbreon. And I have energy on my Umbreon, so I win. I definitely win this. There's no way on God's green earth that Weather Ball kills me here. If it does, I'm unplugging and going to bed. Yeah, I didn't think so. Umbreon is just too tanky. I forget his name. What's that Pokemon's name? Abomasnow. Abomasnow cannot handle the darkness that Umbreon brings. Umbreon is just too good of a Pokemon in Great League. It's just ultra tanky, spams good. You're gonna have to throw a fighting super effective move at it if you're gonna slow it down, which has happened today. I've taken some super effective fighting hits with Umbreon today, and he took him like a champ, but he went down. But Abomasnow, Weather Ball spam ain't gonna cut it. 11-6. We're almost there. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, almost there. Let's keep it up. Let's see if we can finish strong. Tail end here. Let's see if we can just close it out. Go from 5-5 to 14-6 would be awesome. Okay, so Ninetales is a bad matchup, so we're gonna switch into Weezing. Weezing is the answer to this. Shadow Ninetales. So we'll remember what I said earlier about Shadow. We're not gonna let the shadows get damage down on us. They're gonna do a lot of damage. And he's got a psychic move? What a freak. Okay. So I'm glad we blocked that, because that would have killed us for sure. Psychic is super effective to poison. Oh, and he tanks it. What a guy. Okay, he's up on shields, but that was good. Okay, he brings in a grass poison. So that's good. So we don't want the Wish Cast against the Venusaur. So we have to bring out the Umbra. And let's switch. Oh, I was going to switch right away. Shadow Venusaur too. Let's shield it because it's a shadow again. We don't want the shadows to get damaged down. We want to, so I'm going to switch an Umbreon here, keep some energy on my Weezing, and just anything but the Wish Cast. Okay, it took that one too. Okay, this is good. This will do good damage. Venusaur's strong and it's a shadow, and this move is strong. So this, oh, he went with Sludge. Okay, never mind. If he went with Vine Whip, so you saw earlier we win this one too, and Wish Cast hard wins this too. So we should be good. I think we're okay here. And our Weezing has energy too. So I think we're okay here. I'm gonna switch in Wish Cast as soon as I can. And try and get a Mud Bomb off. The only thing is I just have to make sure not to switch into a into the move. That fast, did you see that? That's what I'm talking about. Talk about like ridiculously OP spammy moves. That was instant. This is okay, but that was instant. Okay, watch, let me tell you why this is okay. He's gonna try and switch into the Venusaur right away. And he didn't. He should have. I thought I was going to try and switch in the Venusaur right away against this Wish Cast, but he decided to stick with the Morpeko because the more... See how much damage that does? Because the Morpeko has an attack boost already. But now the Morpeko's going down. I'm going to switch into the Weezing. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and win. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the Weezing to... Oh, thank God. Thank God. That was not the right play. Either way. Either way. I think maybe either way I win there. But what I didn't want to happen is I didn't want the Wish Cast to go down and the Venusaur builds a lot of energy and then he just attacks the Weezing and I die. So... the most optimal play was to do it the opposite, but thankfully he didn't get a charge move off. He was probably right there. He was probably really close. 12-6. This second half of the stream has just been a total success. Let's keep it going. God, that one was close. That one was close. That was one of those ones where I think maybe he didn't have Frenzy Plant. If he did, he wins. Okay, Stunfisk. This is a new one. I use Stunfisk a lot. So Wish Cast beats Stunfisk. Umbreon's pretty neutral to it, so I think Umbreon does just fine in this match. He spams a little bit faster than me. Okay, he's either preserving energy or has lower attack, because I think he spams equally as fast or as fast as me. So he went with the block. Okay, that's fine. So he's just trying to build energy. So this is probably an Earthquake. No. This is either Discharge or a Mud Bomb. So I'm just gonna take this. No damage at all. That's about what I expected. So he's got 2 Mud Bombs. That's fine. So that's what so he's building good energy there. Not gonna do a lot of damage though. Discharge there. So now we have 2 charges, and our Wish Cast actually hard beats the Stunfisk regardless. So let's save 1 charge, switch into the Wish Cast right away. And keep Umbreon alive and well. Okay, he does have a Grass, but we counter Grass. So the good thing is we don't need the Wish Cast against the Stunfisk. It's a good matchup, but we don't need him. So we'll just let the Wish Cast die here. That's fine. And we'll come in with the Wheezing here. And we'll just maintain our shields if he decides to cast, which he doesn't look like he's trying to. Looks like he's trying to win with fast moves. So we'll bring in Wheezing here. Okay, I don't know what he's charging for, but we'll definitely shield it because why not? Umbreon probably won't need a shield. And we don't... Oh, he's just gonna die. So he's keeping his shield. Okay, we'll switch into Umbreon right away. Okay. This is the same Pokemon, I forget its name. But this is a good matchup for Umbreon. So... Oh, he's just gonna take it again. So he's trying to build up to 2 charges. So I think the play... Stunfisk. Okay, so the play is to save our Umbreon. The play is to protect our Umbreon here because we don't want the Stunfisk against Wheezing. Wheezing definitely loses that. I hope this kills. Actually... Wheezing loses to the other guy too, so let's just bring him in. Let's let him go down. Good. The fact that we got a charge move off is good. I think it's better actually to preserve as much health on Umbreon as we can. Perfect. So now he's gonna have to use his moves here. And we're gonna let Wheezing die. Umbreon's gonna close it out with the shield. We didn't want to take 2 attacks with Umbreon like this, which I think he has enough charge for. If he can get to 3, he wins. I don't think he can, but we're gonna find out. No, I think I had a little bit of energy in the tank, so that was well played. That was optimal. I don't think I could have played that any differently or any better. I think that was the exact play to win that match. To just... The only thing, if he would have had a Mud Bomb ready and he cast it right away and caught Wheezing, maybe he wins there. But the play either way is to not leave the Wheezing against the other guy. I don't know his name. I'll have to look. Or to let Umbreon in with 2 charges, because Umbreon wouldn't have survived 2 charge hits. 13-6. Now I'm happy. Now we're definitely doing well. We're ending the day with a solid winning record. No matter what happens in this last match, we have a solid winning record. But I'm going to put all my energy and all my focus in this last match, because if I win this, it's 5 for 5 in the premium battle rewards, and we're going to get a lot of Stardust. This is a $20,000, I was going to say dollar, $20,000 Stardust match. And it's very important that we win and we don't just choke it at the end and maintain the winning record for the rest of the day. So let's get into it. Final match, final boss. Whoever this person has, bringing in the final boss. Echo of the Storm, we have to beat this guy. Okay, here we go. In it. Raichu, good match for us right away. He may have Brick Break. So we're going to try and switch in. We're not going to shield. He may have Brick Break. I think he does. But that's fine. We took it like a champ. So we're going to switch in the Wish Cast. I switch. I was pressing the button. Okay, let's just shield this. That wasn't good. That was an error already. Let's switch into the Wish Cast. Umbreon has lots of energy. Okay, good. This is okay. Flygon's not terrible for us. So he may tank this. Flygon is not a bad matchup because we have a Fairy. So we're just going to try and put as much damage down as we can. Okay, he is going to tank it. Or he's going to shield. We're not going to shield. I don't think he has anything super effective to us. Maybe he has Trailblaze. If he does, that's crazy. Okay, that's fine. Good. So we still have the Wheezing in the back. So I'm going to go with a Mud Bomb because he showed a shield already. And I don't see why he wouldn't shield this as well. Yeah, he really wants to get rid of my Wish Cast because my Wish Cast beats the... I have to block this because my Wish Cast beats the Raichu. So Ground beats poison, but fairy. Okay, so Charizard. This is a tough match. So I'm glad that I preserved my Wish Cast though, because Wish Cast beats Charizard. So I don't know. This is tough. That was good. That was enough damage. Weezing did his job there. This will be a blast burn. It's gonna kill me, but I could bring Wish Cast back in. You know what? I'm not gonna bring Wish Cast. I'm gonna bring Umbreon back in. I have energy. Take out this Charizard. I have another charge, and we're gonna close out this match with Wish Cast. He doesn't have anything super effective to Wish Cast, and so the only problem is I don't have a lot of health on him. So this probably kills Raichu. I think Raichu is low in health. I think we got this one. I think we got this one. No, switch. Yes, yes. If this is a brick break and it doesn't kill us, then that was a perfect switch. Yes. Perfect. And we survived. Did we get another attack off? No, but that was okay. That's better than our Umbreon tanking it. This will be a brick break, but we're going to survive. We have 2 charges. So I think we win here. I think we're able to get both charges off. I don't think this kills. Nope. Do we? Okay. As long as he doesn't have an attack ready that prioritized charges beats us, we win. Yes. Okay. We win. We win for sure. There's no way he gets another charge move off with Raichu. Now I just gotta spam my fingers, win with fast attacks. 5 for 5 in the final little set. That was our first 5 for 5 today. Ding, ding, ding. I need a little, you know what I need? I need an animation on screen whenever we go 5 for 5 in the Great League. It needs to go, and fireworks need to go off. I'm gonna set that up. Next stream, if we go 5 for 5, you're gonna see fireworks, confetti. I'm gonna give out free subs. I'm gonna give out gifted subs. You name it. Grand giveaway if we can go 5 for 5 again. Yes. That was our first 5 for 5 on stream, as a matter of fact. So I am pumped about that, baby. Our final record was 14-6. Can you believe that? 14-6. How do we start? We started 5-5, which is fine. First set we were losing 2-3. Second set we were winning 3-2. And then from there we went 9-1. We started off 5 for 5 and we went 9-1 after that. Just absolutely. So as soon as we changed Umbreon to lead, we just had complete success. We won 90% of the games that we played in the second half. And as a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, the one game that we lost was lost by 1 fast move. That was like one of those ones where it was so close that I could have won. So anyways, that was freaking awesome. Let's collect our rewards. Hopefully our star piece is still up. It's not. That's okay. We'll use one more because I have some more raids and stuff I'm going to do anyways. There's a Lotad right there, which is part of the challenge. Let's catch this guy. No shiny. No problem. Let's collect our rewards. I use the shiny star piece, right? Okay. Look at all this Stardust we're about to get. Ready? 6,900 times 1.5 is 10,400. Okay, some pineapple berries, some rare candy, shiny. Oh, a wild Tornadus. That's kind of a cool thing. I already have a bunch of them, but that's interesting. That would be really cool if it was like under 1,500 and I could use it in the 1,500 league, but okay, we already have like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. We already have like 1 million Tornaduses from the raids that were just going on, and we have a shiny, so it's whatever. But that's kind of cool. It's different. It's better than just like a silly Pokemon. Maybe it's a hundo. Oh, a 99%! 14, 15, 15. That's so close. That was almost a hundo. Dang it. That's pretty cool, though. That's a really good Tornadus. As a matter of fact, before we do that, I think that may be my best stat Tornadus. Let's see. I mean, I have this one, the ones I have that are different. It is. Okay, so I like this one better because it has max attack, but this was my previously strongest, most stats. 15, 15, 13. 15, 14, 14. That's the shiny. It's still pretty cool. But a 14, 15, 15 is pretty cool. Almost a hundo. That'd have been so cool if it was a hundo. Anyway, and then for the rewards, 13,900 times 1.5 equals 20,880. So that's almost 30,000 Stardust plus the amount we get from the rank rewards, which is 13,920. So that's over 30,000 Stardust we got just for winning 5 for 5 in the Battle League. And then on top of that, we completed some challenge for the February thing. So we get some Pokecoins, some max particles, some Pokecoins and max particles. Cool. So that was awesome. That was a good day, man. I am really excited. That was probably the best day that we've had as far as our record goes on stream. 14 and 6. Man, what a good day that was. 2 times the amount, over 2 times the amount of victories than we had losses today. So finally I put together a team that does really well and can handle its own in Pokemon Great League. So I'm going to keep that rolling. You know, like, I'm not trying to go ultra meta and just pick the teams that I know we're going to win because I want to win. I don't care about winning. I truly don't. Like, if I lose, I lose. It's still fun to me. But I'm going to try and keep that going and come up with a creative team for tomorrow that's good and is going to smash like we did today, but is, again, unique. It's not a team that you're going to see every single day and come up against every single day. I think that was one of the advantages we had today too, is the team we put together was a little bit unique. I think you can face all of those Pokemon in the Great League. You could definitely face an Umbreon, we faced one. You could definitely face a Weezing, we faced one. And you could definitely face a Whiscash, we faced one. But to face them all together on the same team, that's a pretty strong team. Like, if you think about it, there's a lot of things going for that team that worked really, really well. I don't think the only really scary team that I was scared of was the one with the fortress, and we won that one. The other one was, there was one that we got crushed. I'm trying to remember what it was. I want to say like Altaria, Azumarill, and something else. That one was really tough as well because our Weezing died right away. Oh, and Machoke, the punching, fighting one. That one I was not prepared for. So anyways, overall, successful day. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're new here, subscribe. We're going to keep making a bunch of videos every single day. I'm trying to stream every single day for you guys about this time, about midday. So if you're always looking for Pokemon Go content, you can come in, hang out. Usually we're going to kind of go over what's happening in PvE for that day, for the week, for the month. And then we're always going to crush and do some Pokemon PvP battles. And that's the live stream. I'm also working on some other videos that are just going to come out on my channel as well. It just has general Pokemon Go stuff, some shorts that are really funny and entertaining as well. So if you subscribe, you'll get all that stuff in your feed and you'll see all the stuff we're doing on the channel. So make sure to subscribe if you want to hang out with us. Also, like the videos. It really helps a lot when you like the videos. I know every YouTuber says that, and it's because it's true. Like, just if everyone that watched the video that generally liked the video in YouTube, the video probably performed twice as good as what it does without it. So it helps a lot. Anyways, thanks for watching. I had a blast today. We had a winning, crushing record. I'm just going to pull it up so you can see it one more time. 14 and 6 winning record with Umbreon, Weezing, and a Whiscash. Tune in tomorrow. See what we got for you tomorrow.